If you've been following competitive Age of Empires 2 over the last few years, you probably have heard of the Red Bull events and know how massive they were for Age of Empires 2. Well, my friends, they just announced something much bigger. Here's the video. This news is absolutely crazy. Now, obviously, I've known some tidbits for a bit and have had to stay tight-lipped, and I'll continue to stay tight-lipped as they will eventually release details. But in case you missed it, Age of Empires 1 will have a $50,000 prize pool. Age of Empires 2 will have a $200,000 prize pool. And then Age of Empires 4 will have a $300,000 prize pool. That is $550,000 going towards Age of Empires in 2022. It was also confirmed to be back in Heidelberg, where we were for Red Bull Wololo 5's $100,000 Age of Empires 2 tournament, and I am really excited. So I made this because I want to give you my thoughts, my initial thoughts on everything here. Obviously, I'm a big Age of Empires 2 guy, so let's go through it. First off, Age of Empires 1 getting $50,000 is absolutely huge. A lot of people probably don't know this, but Age of Empires 1 has massive amounts of followers, mainly in Vietnam. There are a few YouTube channels out there. There's a couple streamers like this guy on Facebook. 1.3 million followers, and anytime he's live, he's got tens of thousands of people going at it and watching Age of Empires 1. It's interesting because, to my knowledge, they don't necessarily play the definitive edition. I'm honestly not really sure on all of that. But $50,000 going towards Age of Empires 1 is huge, and I'm really excited for those competitors to go at it. We'll see what details follow with how that will all work. Age of Empires 2 getting $200,000. Well, I'm an Age of Empires 2 guy. This is the biggest prize pool by far Age of Empires 2 has ever seen. And it doubles what we had in Red Bull Wololo 5, which was at a time where people were like, oh man, I'm not really sure what the future of Age of Empires 2 is going to be like. Now, there's a lot of doomsdayers out there. Oh, AoE2's dying because AoE4 came out. Oh, AoE2's dying because content creators have switched platforms and boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of worry, and I understand that. But my friends, Age of Empires 2 is here to stay. $200,000 for the players is massive, and I can't share specifics. Nothing's confirmed. I obviously would love to be there and casting the entire event there. Age of Empires 4 getting $300,000 is massive. And there was a lot of adapting over the last 6 months for AoE2 fans and players because AoE4 coming out gave opportunities to AoE2 players to maybe try and compete there, and there was a lot of back and forth, and there was a lot of question of what prize pools were going to come towards which game. I think something that is so huge here and something that needs to be said is this event here right now might not even be happening if it wasn't for Age of Empires 4, and I know that most of the people who follow my channel, they're mainly AoE2, as am I, but $300,000 for AoE4 might be more than Age of Empires 2, but Age of Empires 2's got $200,000, which is by far the biggest. And again, with AoE4 being a new game, totally makes sense from Microsoft's position to pump some money into it. Also, from the outside, I'm kind of excited to meet some of the AoE4 guys, or whether it's some of the casters or some of the players. Again, I don't love the game, but if I can make it there, if I'm going to be a part of this whole thing, I'm excited. Now, this is an event that has 3 games, and that is very unique. That hasn't happened before. So the structure and the formatting, all the information that's going to come out on that is going to be really interesting because if the dates are correct, you've got about 10 days there with 3 games, which does mean that the structure is going to have to be different. Again, officially, nothing can really be said on who's going to be there as far as the casting is concerned, and I obviously would love to make it there. But when I was there last year, I can just tell you that there really wasn't the opportunity for any official fan meetups. Now, I had a couple people, story for another time, waiting outside the castle, and they were looking at me, and I was like, what's going on here? And they eventually ended up meeting me, and I signed a couple autographs and whatnot, which was super cool. But if things have settled down a bit with COVID, if people are able to travel more safely, and if things are more open now, which I believe they are, it's going to be a really exciting opportunity to maybe meet some of the people listening right now who've been watching my content for a long time. I'll have the little trailer linked in the video description here if you want to watch it on Red Bull's channel. But I'll kind of end this video by saying that this is huge for Age of Empires. I'm really excited for all the fans out there, whether it's AoE1, AoE2, AoE4. The players, the competitors are going to have some awesome opportunities. And at least from AoE2's perspective, I've been working on a lot of things, and I can tell you that more stuff's going to be coming for the game. It's moments like this that I have to think back to when I started doing this. 2013, 2014, 2015. I would have never been able to dream of, well, thousands of people watching this video, thousands of people commenting on Twitter and YouTube, wherever. I'm so excited to be here right now. Our here and now is what the Age of Empires franchise deserves. Like, I didn't think anyone would like the game. I thought that people would have just disappeared. So thanks for playing your part. Exciting times. And as always, let me know what you think about everything in the comments. I can't promise that I'll get to every comment, but I am going to spend a little extra time reading through the comments on this one and maybe get some replies in on some of my specific thoughts on the details of this announcement. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Obviously, check out that video in the description if you haven't seen it already. Get hyped, people.